What is? Luke Macfarlane wants a second chance? Macfarlane's character, Charlie, appeared on Jeopardy! In a storyline in the latest episode of Platonic. But, he didn't do so hot once he got in front of host Ken Jennings. Now the actor is addressing whether he would actually want to appear on the game show in real life. Platonic, which premiered in May 2023 on Apple TV+, follows the lives of Will, Seth Rogen, and Sylvia, Rose Byrne, who have been best friends since childhood. Macfarlane plays Sylvia's husband. In the latest episode, Will moves in with Sylvia and Charlie, and the two men go on a wild night out after Charlie's Jeopardy! Nightmare. So would Macfarlane like to appear on the iconic game show for real now he has had a taste of it? Here's the truth: I was asked to do Celebrity Jeopardy! I agreed to do it, but then at the last minute, my schedule changed and I couldn't do it. I think I would do relatively well on Celebrity Jeopardy!, he told Us Weekly. However, Macfarlane claimed that Celebrity Jeopardy! Is not real Jeopardy! Celebrity Jeopardy! Is a little bit watered down for the celebrity. So I think I would do pretty well. I watch real Jeopardy!, Macfarlane said. And I always do pretty well on Final Jeopardy! Because I can take the song time to come up with the answers. But the rapid fire, that is tough. Macfarlane said that he gave the producers some suggestions on how the scene should go since he is a big fan of it. I was like, I think it would actually make more sense if we kind of did it just the way the show works. But I love the show, he told the outlet. In Season 2, Episode 5, which dropped on Wednesday, August 27, Charlie froze up once the cameras were on him. Fans didn't get to see him win big on the game show, but they will get to follow him through his midlife crisis this season. The Platonic star also froze when he got to meet Ken Jennings. I was a huge fan of Ken Jennings. Most of my preparation was, don't be a complete nerd in front of Ken Jennings. What a cool dude. He was just bright, funny, and awesome, Macfarlane said. He told Decider, meeting Ken Jennings was not disappointing at all. The guy is bright, shiny, brilliant, funny, and kind. I was definitely starstruck meeting him. He was great. Luke Macfarlane, best known for his role on the hit show Platonic, recently opened up about a personal disappointment that's surprisingly relatable: his first attempt at Jeopardy! While many fans know Macfarlane for his charm and on-screen wit, the actor revealed that his initial appearance on the iconic quiz show didn't go as planned, but he's not giving up. In fact, he's now publicly expressing interest in a second chance, and the response from fans has been overwhelmingly supportive. Macfarlane's journey to the Jeopardy! Stage began months ago when he successfully auditioned, impressing producers with his intelligence, quick thinking, and familiarity with a wide range of trivia topics. Fans who follow his career might not be shocked that he was selected. After all, Macfarlane has long demonstrated an impressive knowledge base and an ability to think on his feet in interviews and live events. But the pressure of the game, he admitted, proved to be a formidable challenge. In a candid social media post, Macfarlane described the experience as humbling and a little terrifying. He confessed, "I walked into that studio feeling confident, but the moment the lights came on and the host started reading clues, I froze a little. I knew the answers in my head, but somehow, I just couldn't get them out fast enough." This kind of vulnerability is rare in celebrities, who often maintain a carefully curated image of confidence and capability. Yet Macfarlane's honesty resonated with fans, many of whom have experienced similar moments of panic under pressure. What made Macfarlane's first attempt particularly challenging was the pace of the show. Jeopardy! Is famous for its fast-paced format, requiring contestants to buzz in at precisely the right moment and respond with accuracy. It's not just about knowing the answer, Macfarlane explained. It's about timing, strategy, and the mental agility to stay calm under immense pressure. I thought I had all of that, but the lights, the cameras, the countdown, it all hit me at once. Despite the stumble, Macfarlane walked away with a renewed appreciation for the show and its contestants. He described watching the final cut of his episode with mixed emotions. "I laughed at myself, cringed a little, but mostly, I felt inspired by how skilled the other contestants were," he said. "It made me want to try again, to see if I could do better with the experience under my belt." Fans immediately took to social media to support Macfarlane's desire for a second chance. Tweets, Instagram comments, and fan forums have been flooded with encouragement, with many suggesting that his first try should be considered a learning experience rather than a failure. One fan wrote, "If Luke Macfarlane wants a second chance, I fully support it. Everyone deserves another shot, especially when they're as smart and charming as he is." Another comment read, "We've all had moments where nerves get the better of us. Luke will crush it next time." This enthusiastic support highlights a broader cultural trend: people admire celebrities who show authenticity and vulnerability. Macfarlane's willingness to openly acknowledge his nervousness and imperfect performance makes him more relatable. In an era where social media often emphasizes flawless appearances, his honesty is refreshing. It also reinforces the idea that even highly accomplished individuals face setbacks, and that persistence and resilience are what ultimately define success. Macfarlane himself seems energized by the idea of a second attempt. He mentioned that he has already begun preparations, studying not just trivia facts but also practicing the game's mechanics, like timing and buzzer technique. "I don't want to just walk back in blind," he said. "I'm going to treat it seriously, almost like training for a role. I wanted to give myself the best chance to succeed this time around." Interestingly, Macfarlane's experience shines a light on the unique challenges of celebrity contestants on Jeopardy! While everyday contestants face the pressure of the game itself, celebrity appearances add an additional layer of scrutiny. Cameras, social media, and fan expectations can amplify nerves, making it even harder to perform optimally. Macfarlane acknowledged this factor, noting that he hopes to approach a second attempt with a healthier mindset, focusing on enjoyment and learning rather than perfection. Beyond the game itself, Macfarlane's story also underscores the broader appeal of Jeopardy! As a cultural institution. For decades, the show has celebrated knowledge, quick thinking, and strategy, making it a dream platform for trivia enthusiasts. For actors like Macfarlane, it's not just a game, it's a challenge that tests intellect, composure, and adaptability. By sharing his initial stumble publicly, he contributes to the ongoing narrative that Jeopardy! Is about growth, resilience, and the pursuit of excellence, rather than solely about winning. Producers of the show have yet to comment on whether Macfarlane will receive a second opportunity, but fans remain hopeful. Some have even started campaigns on social media, tagging official Jeopardy! Accounts and using hashtags like #SecondChanceForLuke and #Macfarlane on Jeopardy! The enthusiasm suggests that there's a genuine appetite among viewers to see celebrities handle the game with a mix of humility and determination. In the meantime, Macfarlane continues to embrace his role on Platonic, balancing his acting commitments with his preparations for a potential Jeopardy! Return. "I love my work on Platonic, but this is a personal goal," he explained. "It's something I've always wanted to do, and I'm not going to let one misstep define my experience. If I get a second chance, I want to be ready, and I want to show people that it's never too late to try again." The story of Luke Macfarlane and his Jeopardy! Journey is more than a celebrity anecdote. It's a reminder of the universal truth that everyone faces moments of doubt and imperfection. Whether on the small screen or the game show stage, the key lies in perseverance, self-reflection, and the courage to try again. Fans and viewers alike are rooting for Macfarlane not only because they admire his talent, but also because his experience mirrors a deeply human desire to learn from mistakes and pursue a second chance with renewed vigor. Ultimately, Luke Macfarlane's candid reflections on his first Jeopardy! Appearance provide an inspiring narrative of growth, resilience, and authenticity. In a world often obsessed with flawless success, his story encourages both celebrities and everyday individuals to embrace vulnerability, to accept missteps as learning opportunities, and to pursue their goals with determination. Whether or not he receives a second shot at the game, Macfarlane's honesty and enthusiasm have already won him a new level of admiration from fans worldwide. For now, audiences can watch his initial Jeopardy! Appearance with a sense of empathy, knowing that the actor himself is committed to turning that early stumble into a triumphant comeback. And if history is any indicator, when Luke Macfarlane does step back onto the iconic Jeopardy! Stage, he will do so not just as a contestant, but as an embodiment of persistence, charm, and the human spirit's capacity for growth.